Hi guys. This is gonna be somewhere between a get ready with me and chit chat, and I have a few things that I got from Target because I had a gift card. I got these I think it's been like 5 days ago. I just was like, well, I'll just throw them in here. Yeah, I had a gift card, and then one of my local Targets like rebuilt or like whatever they want to call it, and they sent coupons out for 5 off 15, and I had a $10 gift card, so I was like, oh, well, I can make that work. So I only paid like 84 cents. A couple things, like I got myself some snacks, which I mean I've pretty much eaten those, so it was like some cinnamon bears and like some ice cream. And then I got these little like little Valentine card things, but they have these little like unicorns. But I was gonna turn these into like earrings because I like turning little toys into earrings. I may do a video just like crafting and making stupid shit and down the line. I got this shirt. It was on clearance. There was a skirt that matched this, and I was about to get the skirt, but the skirt, I'm 5'3", so the skirt was kind of long on me, and it's very hip clinging, and yeah. I randomly found a bracelet out in the parking lot too. I don't know. And then I went to Walmart, and I honestly just like grabbed a bunch of these Mike and Ike candy canes because they were 25 cents. And then I only grabbed one of the sixlets. I kind of like them sometimes, but not all the time. So, but I probably should have like grabbed at least a couple more. But, you know, I only spent like $3 buying those. I just bought a bunch of them. Because there's like a serving and a half in there, and I don't think that's too awfully terrible if I want a snack and I go a little over a serving. Anyway, I'm just gonna be doing my eyes. I thought about doing a lip, but so I'm getting ready for a date. I thought it'd be cute to do a little makeup, but this is, let's see, this is my 4th time seeing this guy, and the reason why I'm not doing a lip is he likes to kiss a lot, so let's just be honest, that's not gonna last. But yeah, I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics Oral Lights palette. I've only used this a couple times, so I thought maybe I should actually use it more. So one of those things that, since I work 3rd shift and like my job is like not one of those that I mean, I don't see anyone anyway, like, or almost nobody, and at that time of night, like, I'm not gonna be doing makeup. So if I have makeup on at work, which I only did the last time, like the first date I went on with this guy, so because it was a work night, like he's come over a few times before I had to work and hung out, so just I gotta make do with schedules. You know, when people work day shift and you work a 3rd shift, you just try to pull a few hours out where you can. The only disappointing thing is he falls asleep so early, so I'll text him for a little bit, but he usually passes out like not too long after I get to work. So, but you know what, kind of jealous. More jealous at the fact that he can just like fall asleep, but he tells me that that's rare, so he said it's only because he recently traveled and his body just like got on a sleeping schedule, which he's never really had. I was like, still, anytime I've traveled, could never get my body on any type of schedule. I think the best I can do is like when I've gone camping. Like for whatever reason I cannot stay up late. Or at least, it depends actually, but I find it's easier to sleep if I go camping. As long as it's not too cold or too hot, that's the only thing. Like as soon as that sun comes through the tent in the morning, and if it's like summer, then it's fucking miserable. And I've been there enough times now that I know what that feels like. It is not fun. I think these are, well, maybe they're not all super shimmery. I feel like I just want to like start with this like pinky color. But oh that was random talking about camping. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about my weight loss, because I haven't really, I've kind of offhandedly said in one video where I was at. I think at the time I was at like 16 pounds. Right now I am at 19 and a half. I was hoping I could say 20, but no. We're being stubborn. It's like my body will lose a few pounds and then be really stubborn for like a week. And I'll weigh myself one day and then I'm down another 2 pounds, so, you know. Way to go, body. Way to go. So, that's where I'm at in that. I can already somewhat slightly fit a little bit better in this dress. I've worn this dress, oh, I don't know if I wore it in a video, but I know I did it in a haul. But I actually wore it for the very first date I went on since I broke up my last relationship. Oh, you know, I've talked about the dating stuff, and that was back in, was that October, I think? He just kind of, I don't know, he must have had other people he was interested in or something. He just wasn't super talkative, and like seemed nice enough, but yeah. I tried to give him another chance, but like anytime I like sent him a message, he just like barely said anything. So I was like, you know what? Just take your sign. Take your sign. It's like, wasn't that big of a deal. You know, you're definitely, I don't think I've ever gone on a dating site and the first date ever be like, oh yeah, this is gonna work out. Like, no, there's always the first few dates where you're like, yeah, no, this isn't a thing. I always find dating super difficult though. If I start to see someone like multiple times and then I start to feel like I get somewhat attached, and you know, that's always fun. So try to maintain my emotional states sometimes with the whole dating process. It's you know, fun. I have a lot of anxiety. But, you know, I am being super honest with people. Now, some people can take honesty and whatever. You know, not believe you. Which I'm like, okay, well, if I say I'm a certain way, I think I would know myself. Like, I know how I am, and I self-admittedly say I'm needy, and need attention, need affection, just that person. I'm using this color down here. So, I've been taking this honesty policy. Like, even my OkCupid, I am like, I talk about my mental health issues, and like, I don't need to go on a few dates with someone and then like have it come up, you know, 2-3 dates in, and then have it be a problem, because this is how my past dating went, where I'm a few dates in and then I get really depressed and want to see somebody and then they can't handle it. So But see, even sometimes when you are honest, it still happens. It still happens. Because people feel like they can handle stuff. Like, if you're honest, they either have the assumption that, oh, it must not be as bad because they're saying something. Or they'll think that they are better at dealing with stuff than they are. But then when they're faced with the emotion, not so much. I think this looks like dog shit right now. I don't know if it looks worse on camera, because in person it does not actually look quite as bad as it does on my camera. But I'll probably end up throwing more shit on top of it anyway. And cleaning up the edges here, because this is looking a little messy. But yeah. So, I feel like dating is just like me constantly like trying to be honest, but also like trying not to like fuck up and like be too much in the beginning or whatever. Let my anxiety like get me freaked out and be like too needy, which is very hard sometimes. Like very hard. So that's the struggle. And I mean, he seems alright with everything I've said so far. Like, trying to be understanding and just like, you know, just hold on to me and just be like, aw. There's a lot of aw, okay. I'll take the sympathy. So, nah, shut up. I set myself an alarm to remind myself to get a package that I have in my rental office. And I wrote on there, get your package, dummy. Because my mail person did not leave a notice in my mailbox to say it was here. So I was like thinking, because I ordered this like right after Christmas, I think. And I was like, you know, it's been a while since this thing got shipped. Like, and I hadn't got a notice in my mailbox. And I checked yesterday while I was at work. And I was like, the hell, seriously? Like, I didn't get anything, no notice at all. Like, I hate when they do this, because my apartment complex, like, they are starting to, well, they sent a notice out. I don't know if they'll charge me if I tell them that they never gave me a notice, because that's what I'm gonna freaking tell them. As soon as I go in there, like, hey, I never got a notice that my package got dropped off, because they're only gonna hold things for a certain amount of days before they start charging people now, because people aren't picking their packages up and it's taking up space. I've been here for over 8 years. It's switched management a couple times. It's just one of those things. I'm not surprised. I'm usually really good about getting my stuff, so I don't think they're gonna give me too much gruff about that. But I wanted to make sure I get it today, because I can't remember if it said 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, but I don't think that includes the weekend, because they're not open on the weekend. But it was apparently delivered Friday. So, you know, it's Thursday today, the 10th, and yeah, never got anything for that, which is just great. Just great. I think, okay. I don't know why it looks weirder on my camera, because in person it looks okay. On the camera it looks a little strange, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna keep packing this stuff in here until I get some semblance of something that looks okay. Because, I mean, this still needs work, but like on here it looks more weird to me. I don't know. It's interesting how you can do your makeup and like it can look okay in person, and then like on camera it can look so jacked. I mean, I don't claim to know how to do anything. Let's get that for real. I mean, I always say I don't know shit. I just, you know, try my best. I took my eyeshadow up, way up on one eye and not so far up on the other. I can't decide. I'm being very indecisive about this. I think I'm just gonna say, that's fine, it'll look better just throwing a wing on there. Oh, okay, my camera's about to go off. Okay. I was actually paying attention that time so I could hit the thing before it went off, because my camera stupidly, and I've mentioned this one other time when I figured this out, stops recording at 16. I don't understand, but can't do anything about that. I don't even think it's like 16 exact. I think it's like 16 in a few seconds. But yeah, it's really annoying. Actually, I shouldn't even say my camera. Still a camera I'm borrowing from my ex. He's just like, yeah, you can just keep borrowing it until, I guess he's gonna move back out here. He moved out of state, so he's like, yeah, you can just use it until I move back out there. And I was like, okay. He said he's gonna move back out here in May, so I got a while to use this camera, because this can be real disappointing when I go from a camera that looks nice back to an iPhone, because I'm gonna try and well, I'm definitely gonna try and get a camera at some point, but I'm also like in this like trying not to spend extra money thing, like trying to pay off debt, and I've been working a lot and I am exhausted and I'm not getting much sleep for a number of reasons. It's just really frustrating. I've been averaging like 4 or 5 hours a night, and me and my mental health, we need 7 at least, bare minimum, average. Because this is also what's making me have a lot of anxiety lately. So I have an appointment tomorrow. I guess I'm technically already in it, because I have to oh yeah, I gotta do that too before my phone bitches at me. I have to submit these sleep diaries for this damn, I'm in a medical research study, and they've been tracking my sleep. Of course I got bitched at because one night I didn't put in here because well, first off, I only slept like 3 hours that day, and I forgot to enter it like earlier, like right after I woke up. And because I was distracted because I texted the guy and he ended up coming over, and he was over here for 7 hours. I didn't even eat that day until I got to work, so I was sufficiently distracted. But yeah, he oh fuck, I can't think right now. Oh, I was trying to put the sleep diary in like after he left, and I know it was later, but they were just like, it was like, oh, sorry, you can't enter diary now, because it was after like 10 p.m. that night. So yeah, that was annoying. And then they call me and they're like, you need to put your sleep diary in, like you can't forget that. And it's like, well, I mean, they gave me a text reminder, I was about to do it too, and then, well, you know, he starts making out with me, so, you know, that didn't happen. Told you, distracted. These boys, you could just, you know, they're just a distraction sometimes. But yeah, I got a little bitched out about it. It's like, well, you guys are telling me if I forget one, like it's not a big deal, but then like they're like, no, you need to remember to do it. It's like, okay, well, I didn't remember later, and your stupid app wouldn't let me put it in there, so I don't know what to tell you. Outside of just being pissy with the stupid app. like, this thing is so annoying. Like, I'm trying to do it right now, and like, ugh, it's so annoying. Because it'll ask you, like, what time did you go to bed? What time did you try to start falling asleep? What time, how long did it take you to fall asleep? How many times did you wake up? Like, how long were you up? Like, it just asks all these questions. And it's not like I can't just type the numbers in. No, I have to scroll each number for like the times, which is annoying. So I end up rounding up or down depending on the, like, because sometimes I know, like, oh, yeah, I was in, because it'll also ask you, like, what's your final awakening time? But then it'll ask you, like, what time did you get out of bed for the day? Well, I know I got out of bed today at 1:15. So, but I have to, like, I'll keep hitting the arrow up, up, up. Like, it doesn't let me just type the damn thing in, which is just aggravating. Yeah, I'm continuing not to get much sleep, but I'm planning on falling. I am off work tonight, obviously, for date and everything. He's gonna stay the night tonight. He has to work in the morning, so we gotta make sure he gets up at a decent time. I said, we'll take care of you, no worries. And so I will probably, hopefully, fall asleep with him, because I did not sleep much today. I'm doing this blue color, by the way. I'm gonna try and do this under the eye. We'll see how successful this is. Yeah, he, so I should be passing out around midnight today. I mean, I was gonna have to get to bed at an earlier time anyway, because I have my research study appointment tomorrow at 12:30, so I'm gonna have to be up by noon. I don't mind, like, well, I'm gonna have to probably wake up with him, or I'm gonna, because he's probably gonna have to set an alarm, so that might be unavoidable. But knowing me, if I'm tired enough, I should be able to hopefully fall back asleep, even if it takes me like an hour to fall back asleep because my body hates me. And I will literally like sleep till 12 tomorrow, because literally the office where I'm doing the research studies, my doctor's office, like my psychiatrist's office, and it's literally like I could walk to it. Could if I wanted to. I did one time because I think I was having car problems. This was a while ago. I was in our research study over there. Or maybe I was just going for a regular appointment. Probably research study. But I don't know if that blue worked out as well as I wanted it to. Like, it looks better on that side than that side. Yeah, whatever. But yeah. So it's like, if I walk to it, it's like a mile, I think, or maybe just I mean, a mile, give or take. But it's a little hilly, like, the area, so I think it took me, like, when I did walk to it, I think it took me like 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, because I have bad knee and I don't walk as fast as I used to, and I get a little bit limpy. So I usually just drive over there and it takes me like 5 minutes, if that. But like, he used to be like out, I mean, his office used to be like 30 minutes away, and now it's right down the street from me. So that worked out. It was funny when he moved office, I was like, where'd you move? Oh, there? I live by there. Okay, I'll take it. Because everything else I do, I have to drive to. It's like I have my counseling appointment on Fridays, and I think that's like 18-19 minutes away. I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, I was going to a place that was closer, but, you know, I was looking for a different type of therapy, so I wasn't the biggest fan of my last counselor. She was okay, but she was a newer counselor, and like, not to you know, anything with new counselors, everyone's got to start somewhere, but I am a difficult case and I need someone with a little more experience and specialty, and she was not it. That is all. You know, just wasn't the right one for me. And that's the thing I tell everyone. You know, you're gonna run into therapists, counselors, whatever, that will not be a right fit for you. If you're looking for one, you may have to see a few of them. You know, it's a journey, and I've had plenty that I loved, but you know, it's either you love them or, well, for me, luckily I haven't had any that I just absolutely fucking hated. Usually it's just like, it's just not a right fit. Personalities, whatever. I always seem like I get along best with the ones that are like also teachers on the side. Like my current one is also a college teacher. And the one I had in 2015, who I tried to go back and see, and she raised her prices, and I was like, I can't really afford that. Because she used to be like $25 an appointment. She was a sliding fee, but I guess she must have got more certification or something, or she was just needed to raise them. Whatever. You do you. It's your hustle. She was also, I liked her, even though she frustrated me sometimes, but you know what? Therapists are supposed to frustrate you sometimes. It's part of the process. She was an English teacher though, which I always got along with English teachers. So I was like, well, it's just full circle. Of course, I'm just gonna rub like Diamond Balm on top of stuff. I get in a bad habit of doing this with the damn Diamond Balm. It's so sparkly. I just need burnt glitter. Ah. There's this video, I think Fenty Beauty put it on Facebook. But they just have this guy with the Diamond Balm, and he just like rubs it on himself, and he's just like dancing and feeling his oats. I was like, yeah, that's me. That's me. Every time I like rub this thing. I feel the same way about the trophy wife though, like the gold one. I just love these like really glittery highlights. I know some people don't like glitter, like, oh, it makes my texture look bad or whatever they say. For me, it's texture. I don't know. I feel like my face looks like shit right now. I have like this like all this like stuff going on right now. I mean, I know why, but yeah, I don't know how long it takes for it to freaking like go back to normal and not look all blotchy and freaking weird. Like, I look like I got a fucking, I don't know, a little pizza facey up close person. It looks good from this distance because I have this ring light on it. I mean, it doesn't look as red as it did, but like, I definitely got a lot going on there right now. I was like, oh no, 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 I look like shit. I was looking real rough. Going to work the one day, I only had 3 hours of sleep. That was, I was rough. Rough. Cause I'm a damn dog, rough. Well, this is my finished eye look, I guess. You know, I don't claim to know how to do shit. It still doesn't look like I use these, but some of these I had dipped into a bunch. Like, I dipped into that a lot, and I really went ham in this one. So like, these are those kind of like when you get those baked eyeshadows and they're rounded like that. They really don't look like, even when you dig into them, that they're being used. I always find that interesting. Like, I mean, stupid things I find interesting. yeah, that's everything. I'm going to curl my hair, which is a process, which my hair is still wet, so I'm going to have to blow dry it, which I have weird impatience about, like, hair tools in general. So the whole blow drying and curling, even though my hair looks stunning curled, and I want to look like a beauty tonight. My hair looks better with some volume, especially with like this heck job I do on my bangs. Yes, I cut my own bangs. Yes, I'm aware they look like shit. Do I care? Only slightly. You know, they look, you know, not the best. But, you know, sometimes they look better than others. I haven't paid to get my hair cut since 2015. Before that, the last time I got my hair cut was 2012 and the person fucked it up. So I'm, you know, not that happy with going places and getting my hair cut or having anybody touch my hair. I'll fuck my own hair up, thank you. It's cheaper. Anyway, subscribe if you want. I post random shit. And there's my kitty.